Hello, this is Kate from Daily Tarot Girl, and this is your weekly tarot card reading. And I'm using the Elemental Wisdom Tarot by Taroteca Studios for this reading. And I'm going to start with 3 cards. And my intention with this reading is just to kind of get an overview of the week ahead and see what kinds of energies and opportunities are on the horizon this week. All right. So I have made 3 tarot planning worksheets for you if you want to check them out. So if you want to be able to plan your week or plan your day using the wisdom of tarot, I've made 3 planning sheets for you. This is a free download. So if you want to grab your copy, I'm going to put the link below for you to check out. Okay, so if you're new here, welcome. My name's Kate, also known as the Daily Tarot Girl, and I'm gonna talk about the week ahead here. So we've got card number 1, which is for the beginning of the week. We have 8 of coins for like Monday, Tuesday-ish, and 8 of coins is a card of working hard, putting in the time. This is really about showing up. So if there is something that you're working on, if it's a project or there's a goal you have or something you want to change or manifest or whatever, the most powerful thing you can do this week is to simply show up and put in the time, even if it's like 5 minutes a day working towards something. I'm always amazed at how anything I've ever accomplished has taken like consistent and regular effort, and even just a little bit each day is what actually gets you there. I think sometimes we think there's some sort of magic that we have to do, or basically the gist of the 8 of coins is that anything worthwhile this week, it's not going to be done in just one go. It's going to take some consistent effort. And so the 8 of coins is encouraging you to show up and put in the time. In some ways, this is kind of an uninteresting message, I realize, telling you to just show up and put in the time. But the 8 of coins is saying it's that consistent effort towards something that's going to be really valuable. Even if it's a little bit each day, that's a little bit each day is better than just doing something once a week for a larger period of time. That's the vibe I'm getting from the 8 of coins. This is also a card of like focus and effort and kind of putting in that, I want to say like elbow grease, like putting in the muscle, putting in the effort to make something happen. So beginning of the week, this is a time to focus, to get some things done, focusing on one project at a time, not multitasking. Multitasking is going to be frustrating for you at the beginning of the week. So really focusing on one project at a time and simply just showing up. That's the most important thing that I get from this card. It's simply showing up. It makes me think of like I'm trying to exercise more regularly. And so I've made this deal with myself that in the mornings for 30 minutes, that I do something physical, and it doesn't have to be hard. If I have lots of energy, I'll do like weightlifting. If I have no energy, I'll just do some like yin yoga, some stretching. But the deal is I have to show up and do something for my body. It doesn't have to be hard, but that's kind of the vibe I'm getting with the 8 of coins is about showing up. Okay, midweek. So Wednesday, Thursday-ish, we have the High Priestess. All right. Love this card. So the High Priestess is such a magical card. It's one of my favorites. And this is about honoring the spiritual side of life, the mysterious side of life, and connecting with that side of yourself. So connecting with your spirit, your soul, your intuition, your higher self, connecting, like paying attention to your dreams, your intuitive feelings, maybe even exploring like your psychic skills, your psychic abilities. All of that stuff is in the realm of the High Priestess. But the High Priestess this week is telling you, well, she's encouraging you to sort of connect with that side of things in whatever way you like to do that, whether you've got a regular meditation practice or a tarot practice or journaling or however you like to do it. But she's also telling you that it's okay. You don't have to wear your heart on your sleeve this week. You don't have to lay everything out on the table. It's okay to be a little bit mysterious and it's okay to have a few secrets. You don't have to always be fully transparent to everyone. It's okay to be a little mysterious. In fact, she's encouraging you to be a little bit mysterious this week. You don't have to reveal all your cards to everyone all the time. It's okay to keep some cards close to your chest and to be a little bit mysterious this week. She's also advising you midweek to take a little bit of a break, like especially after the Eight of Coins. The Eight of Coins is about putting in the work, taking action, doing things. And the High Priestess is more about being. So Eight of Coins is about doing, High Priestess is about being, and really moving inward. Eight of Coins is about doing in the physical world, like taking action on something. It's that more like, I want to say like extroverted sort of energy, focusing your energy outward. High Priestess is about turning inward and going inward. And she's a card of stillness because it's hard to go inward, I think, if you're busy. So High Priestess is advising you to maybe take a little mini break midweek, even if it's just for a few minutes or an hour, and really just allow yourself to be still and move inward. Let's look at the card for the weekend. Seven of Swords. All right. This is for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So the Seven of Swords shows a guy who's, typically the Seven of Swords will show like a robber or a thief kind of escaping into the night or creeping into a place. And it looks like he's scaling a building or a wall, castle, and he's covered his face. He's being sneaky. When the Seven of Swords shows up in a reading, it's encouraging you to be more authentic, to take off the mask, to not hide your true self. Sometimes I think hiding your true self makes things a lot easier on the surface. It's a short-term gain. So in the short term, hiding your true self and being inauthentic can sometimes reap benefits in the short term. But in the long term, it doesn't. And so the Seven of Swords is inviting you, and it's asking you, what would it be like this weekend if you were more yourself, if you were more authentic, if you were able to just be your true self without censoring yourself, without putting on the mask that you normally wear? What would that be like? And is it something you think you could be able to do this weekend? And if not, would you be able to do it halfway? Like maybe you don't want to fully remove your mask. Maybe you don't want to totally be yourself 100%. But what if you were just a little bit more yourself in social situations with those that you have relationships with? What if you were just a little bit more authentic? What would that be like this weekend, and how might you do that? So Seven of Swords is really inviting you to be more yourself, to be more real, to be more authentic. It's interesting because with the High Priestess, I said, you don't have to lay all your cards out on the table. You don't have to be super transparent to everybody. And then here we have the Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords isn't really about, it's not about being transparent. It's about being you. And maybe that's sometimes the same thing. But I feel like the challenge of the Seven of Swords, of being more yourself, will be easier after you do some of this inner work of the High Priestess. So after you connect with that inner part of yourself, Once you really connect with your spiritual side, your soul, you'll find the challenge of the Seven of Swords to be a little bit more bearable, a little bit easier. Okay, I'm just going to look and see if there's anything else I'm noticing here that I want to mention. These are 3 very different cards, so I think it's kind of interesting. It would be interesting to see how this week plays out. I definitely feel like beginning of the week is about just paying attention to like the practical things, getting things done, focusing on your goals, taking action on things, doing the work, showing up. But then as we move into the week, there's more of a spiritual challenge of like moving inward, stillness, communing with our spirits, our souls, and then taking what we've gained from that experience and putting it to practice in the real world with the Seven of Swords, and really challenging ourselves to be more ourselves when we're out in public. And you don't have to be sneaky. You don't have to hide yourself as much as you think you do. So that's the message of the Seven of Swords. So please feel free to share your own thoughts on these cards. And I actually want to hear, with the Seven of Swords, like, what's one thing that you might do this week that would allow you to be more yourself with others? If you want to share, feel free to share in the comment section. I have to think about this myself. I'm not sure how I'm going to do this, but I'm gonna think on this. I'm gonna contemplate it. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Kate. I'm also known as the Daily Tarot Girl. If you want to learn more about tarot cards, check out my website, dailytarotgirl.com. I'll put the link below, and also check out the rest of my channel. I've got lots of deep dive videos into all the major arcana cards and many of the court cards. That's an ongoing series. So yeah, check it out, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week. And thanks for watching.